What's going on, guys? It's Renato Fabri from Day Trade Bully. I'm with my co-host,
Raul Quinones. How are you guys today?
and we're super excited to bring you guys a coin that we've done some research on that has a huge community behind it, and we're looking for some upside to it. But we'll get into the technicals, and we'll really just jump right in so you guys can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, definitely. So first off, guys, thank you guys very much for your support. And if you want to see more of these videos, definitely subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get updates and notification when we upload new videos. Comment below for any new or any coins that you want us to recap. So with that said, guys, thank you very much for your support.
Let's do it.
So we're going to be going over Verge today, as you can see in the title. So first things first, let's go over the technicals of it. Renato, would you like to go over some technicals on it?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's grab this. Let's pull it out. It's about 4 hours, so we can see what we're talking about. So we're using 4 hours more, but what we're seeing is it obviously there was a high upside to create it to go up to about 26 cents, and since then it's retraced back down, tested the 50-day or the 100-day, and been coming back up on a descending triangle, which as of right now is getting squeezed with this trend line that we drew, as it is having higher lows. So as price keeps getting squeezed, obviously it had a little up movement just this morning, but it's going to keep coming down a little bit up until it gets squeezed to then have upper movement. Do you have anything else to add on to that?
Yeah. So basically, what I've been seeing, and I studied it pretty well this morning. I see a lot of flags, bullish flags. So as you can see, we have our first baby one down here, and then you have a bigger one right here, where once it broke through, it really shot up. Now we have our biggest one here. Now this is the one that I really like seeing this, because this shows us that it's definitely using a bullish flag movement. And what's going to happen now is we can see when it breaks this triangle, we can see the price shoot up about that much, if not more. So if we look into the history, let's go to let me throw it on the daily, see if we can see. No, it's not letting me. So, what I really see this price.
On the right here, ready? Move this on the right side.
There we go.
There we go. Do a little bit of that.
Keep going.
A little better?
Much better.
Now,
so
we can throw it back on the 4 hours so you see more description.
All right, beautiful. So as you can see here, I really see this once it breaks out, which is already kind of made a breakthrough. I don't see it. I mean, we could see it. Honestly, we can see it come back down to the 14 cents, 10 cents one more time. But as you see, the triangle is getting smaller. We're just going to see this price. We're just going to see this price shoot up from here. So how far are we going to see it? We can see it hitting the 40, in the 40 cents in the next, hopefully this month, if not shorter. So, that's definitely what I see coming in the near future. Now, long term, I mean, we got a lot going on here. So, let me just take this guy off. So we can actually have where we basically have our 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4. We'll get our 5 about right here, and this guy's gonna skyrocket up. If not, what we can actually see is, let's delete this. We'll have our 1, 2, 3, and then our 5. I mean, oh, I did that wrong, my bad. So, you know, once it breaks through here, we really see this shooting up really high. We can see at least the same movement from, you know, the same distance from this breakout here to here. If not, we can see it double or triple. Definitely something, you know, if you're not going to be holding it for long, you're definitely going to be making a good percentage on the way up. Me personally, I would wait a little bit for more of a retrace. If anything, have a limit set where if it does break out of here, it puts you into the buy regardless. But that's what I really see on the technical. So let's go into a little bit on the coin itself. So what do we have here? We have Verge, right? So Verge is it's a privacy coin, right? So it's kind of in the same sense of Bitcoin, right? So let's see. So it's the same system of the POW, which let's go to the website real quick. So it's basically proof of work, which you can do research on that. And honestly, right now there's a lot of flaws on it. It's old. You know, it's just like Bitcoin. You know, it's slow. It costs money for transfers. And what I really see is
if they could fix that,
a lot of fixes
and get into like the Lightning network.
Correct. So I really see Verge in 2018 getting all that fixed. If that happens, I mean, the price of Verge is definitely going to spike up even more. Now let's look at the supply real quick. So the max supply is at $16 billion, where
16 billion supplies of
the
Verge.
supplies of Verge. Yes.
So what does that actually mean? That means that the more of a supply there is, the less the coin is going to be. So if you're buying Verge at 21 cents, you're not going to expect Verge to go to $100. You know, just because of how much Verge is in circulation. It's not going to allow it to do that. Verge going up to $1 is certainly more probable. Going up to $1.50 is more probable than it going up to $5 or $10. Just because of the circulation of it. Now, if you compare it to like Bitcoin, Bitcoin only has 21 million Bitcoins in circulation in comparison to 16 billion Verge. So that's why Bitcoin's price goes up significantly. But for you to double your money or even make a lot of money, you need to see Bitcoin's price. Say you want to double your money on Bitcoin. You're going to buy it at 15,000. You need to go up to 30,000 for you to double your money. Now with Verge, if you buy it at 21 cents, it just needs to go up to 42 cents for you to double your money. Yep. So that's the comparison of how much Verge is in circulation.
So yeah, I mean, what I also love about it is that Verge is only at a 3 billion cap, or excuse me, market cap. So it's still a baby compared to like Ripple, where Ripple is already at 89.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot more room to play. Let's say if Verge was to shoot up from from the 3 billion.
Even
Let's say
even up to 10 billion.
even if it, you know,
15,
we have
right there.
you know, Litecoin or Stellar at 11, or even, you know, like Ripple. I mean, that's insane, you know, come up on that. So we have a lot of room. We see a lot of room for Verge in the near future or long term future. So I really see Verge as one of the ones you should be putting your money in. Of course, you know, definitely do your research and wait for the right price. Don't get manipulated by the hype where, you know, once you see, you know, you're too late, you see the price shoot up and you're like, oh man, I should have jumped on it when I was told, and then you jump on it and then it retraces on you. It happens all the time. I get calls and I talk to people all the time that are mad because they waited, or when they jumped in, it was because of all the hype. They saw the price go up, you know, 50 to 100+%. They jumped in and then it retraced on them, and they ended up losing money instead of making money.
Well,
And
you don't actually lose your money until you withdraw from it. So obviously, if you're new, you're gonna have your psychology a little.
well,
not
that's
there.
where the mindset comes in, because
Yeah.
you got to understand a lot of people coming in don't know that eventually the price could come back up. So in their mind, they're losing money. If they
Yeah.
put $1,000 in and the price went down and now they're at $500, they technically feel like they lost $500. So
Yeah.
you know, in their mindset, you know, you don't want to do that. You only want to be in the upside.
Mhm.
But I still feel like we're still in the beginning of a lot of these coins where you can put money in, and eventually you will see a percentage of profit, whether you catch it at a low or even if you catch it at a high, and you only, you know, at a high you're only going to make a smaller amount of profit compared to catching it on a low. That's the difference. So with that, guys, that's all we have on Verge. Thank you very much for watching our channel.
Mhm.
If you like this video, definitely hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Definitely hit the bell notification so you can get notified when we upload more videos. We're going to keep doing these on a daily.
Yup,
And that's
yup.
it, guys. Thank you for watching Day Trade Bully.
Have a
Have a
good
good
one,
day.
guys.